Some people really eager to get back into their homes. In fact, there's supposed to be an MCSO deputy right behind me, but there was a car that tried to go past him. So that deputy ended up going after that person. So it's very important to know that these evacuations are still in place. Now, we want to bring you just kind of how people are feeling about this, especially during the coronavirus pandemic. We did get a chance to talk to someone yesterday at the Red Cross shelter that is at a high school nearby, and we are told that some people, they just don't feel comfortable staying in a shelter or a hotel because of coronavirus concerns.
A lot of people, because of the COVID-19 situation, do not want to venture outside the home. They do not want to come to the shelter.
Again, 130 homes evacuated, impacting more than 200 people. That Red Cross shelter set up at Cactus Shadows High School. So the concern today, we know that this fight is not over yet, and that's why I want to bring in Tiffany Davila with State Forestry. Now, how has the coronavirus pandemic actually impacted how you are fighting the fire?
So we developed a COVID-19 mitigation plan to help us with wildfire suppression efforts. One of the biggest things we're doing this year is using an increase in aviation. That's going to help alleviate the number of ground resources. So you saw a lot of aircraft yesterday. We're going to continue to use a lot of aircraft on our wildfires just to help reduce the number of people on the ground. Obviously, the less people on the ground, the less chances of our firefighters contracting COVID-19.
And those firefighters not staying in tents?
Depends, again, on the fire, depends on the firefighters, the situation. Right now, most of them are staying in their vehicles. But what we're going to be doing and what we're going to be seeing in our camps is if they're going to be in their tents, if they're going to be sleeping on the ground, they have to be at least 6 feet away from one another. Things have changed a little bit under fire camps now because of this. No more buffet style food. Everything will be prepackaged and brought to them. So, you know, just a different world we're working in right now and something nobody has had to deal with. So we're kind of taking this one fire at a time. Some things might work, some things might not.
And what do you want people to know right now? Because we don't see any sort of smoke. I don't smell it from over here. It sounds like people are eager, those who are evacuated, to get back in their homes. What do you have to tell them about the fight happening today? We're in day 3 of this.
We are in day 3, no change in acreage. Containment remains at 50%. Just because you don't see fire, see flames, see smoke, doesn't mean there's activity happening behind the scenes. We've been getting a lot of calls. When can I return home? We know you want to get home. We know you want to be in the comfort of your home and your surroundings. We are doing our best to get you back into your homes. Right now, we have a wind event coming up this afternoon. What we don't want to do is put you back in your homes and have to re-evacuate you again. It's just for the safety of the public, the residents, and our firefighters.
All right, thank you again. Tiffany with the Arizona State Forest Service. You heard her talk about those winds. Let's now go ahead and send it over to April. April, how windy is it going to get today?
Pretty windy, especially in that part of the valley, that foothill location up there where the winds appear to be pretty light this morning. But as she just mentioned, they really are going to pick up this afternoon. She referred to it as a wind event. That's exactly what we've got coming our way. It's a storm system minus the rain. So here's a look at current conditions up there near the East Desert Fire. We've got 72 degrees right now. Winds are out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. That's pretty typical for morning and those downslope winds there with 22% relative humidity. But later this afternoon, the winds will be out of the southwest and they'll be at about 15 to 20 miles per hour at least, gusting to 35 miles per hour. At the same time, relative humidity dropping off to about 10%, and in that part of the valley will be in the upper 80s during the afternoon hours. So kind of an uphill battle today with the winds. It's one of our big weather headlines today, along with below normal temperatures and the high fire danger statewide. We will get even cooler temperatures though tomorrow, and today we're already going to see a significant drop off from the temperatures that we saw across the state yesterday. So here's a look at what we're looking at for the next couple of days. We've got this dry storm system moving through. Right now the winds are light, but again they'll pick up valley wide this afternoon as temperatures are a little more slow to warm up today.